Welcome and thank you for joining me for this YouTube workout. We're going to begin with some footwork. This is called the Reformer Refresh. It's some of my favorite exercises in a short workout to help me feel energized, get a little strength work in, get a little mobility work in. I'm going to start with footwork and I'm going to start with 3 red or 3 heavy springs on. You can use what you typically use for footwork. I'm going to come down onto the Reformer on my back. Join me here with your heels on the bar about hip distance apart, arms resting by your side. Let's take a breath in through the nose. Exhale like you're blowing through a straw. Continue that breathing throughout the workout, and if you can, you're going to inhale to press out and exhale to return. You can always reverse that breathing if it feels better to you. Just keep it fluid. We're pressing right through the center of the heel. And you have a feeling of control, not just on the way out, but on the return. Fully extending the knees, and then coming as close to the stopper as you can without slamming. Reach away and return. Press and come in. Let's do 5 more before we switch it up a little bit. And return. We got it. Inhale and exhale. Just one more. You're going to keep your feet where they are for a second. What I want you to do is press out, lifting one leg into tabletop. As you return the carriage, replace that foot on the bar and then press out with the other one lifting. I call this giant steps. It's really just alternating leg work, but it should feel like you're taking a step, coming in, switching feet, taking a step, and coming in. Again, you can inhale on the way out and exhale, return, or switch that breath. Here are the things I want you to focus on. Keep your hips from rotating or tilting. You should have the same pressure on that bone between your 2 glutes the whole time. That's your sacrum. You want it to feel heavy on the carriage, not lifting up, not curling back. Press. And press. Now you can speed up the movement as well, as long as you stay in control. Let's do 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. All right, we're going to change our foot position now to the high half toe. So you go to the end of the ball of the foot and lift your heels up. You're still hip distance apart. And let's press with both legs. Push and come in. Keep the breath flowing. I really like an inhale out. Exhale to return. Stretching through the knees. Controlling that carriage all the way through. Press. Now bring your attention to your neck, your head, your shoulders. Make sure they are relaxed. You're not tensed up there. Relax them. A good exhale can help you get into that softening, that release of those upper body muscles. So you're really focused on the abs being tight, the legs working to move the carriage. 2 more like this. And now, same as before, we're going to go into our alternating work. So giant steps from the toes. Press. Come in and switch. Press. Come in and switch. Woo! Can you feel the quad work here? And in. Avoid rolling out to the pinky toe as you extend the knee. Try to keep the weight in the center of the ball of the foot, between the great toe, if you will, and the second toe. Your big toe and the second toe. Press. And out. A good stretch out there. And return it with control. All right, I'm feeling it. I hope you are too. Let's do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come in. All right, now I'm going to switch the springs here because we're going to do a little variation of the hundreds. So I'm going to go to 2 red or 2 heavy springs, come back down. Don't go right against the shoulder rest. Come a bit off the shoulder rest so you've got some room to move. Put the straps in your hands, and let's start with the elbows bent, but not on the carriage, just off the carriage with the upper arm. Legs tabletop, and they're going to stay that way. Curl up, extend the elbows, and then release back down. Use your exhale to come up. Inhale to return. Exhale, come up. Now, when you come up, the arms are just floating above the carriage and the chest is lifted, and come back down. Your eye level is down the horizon, and pull with the abs. And again, exhale up. Hey guys, before we continue the workout, I just want to tell you about John Gary TV. On John Gary TV, you'll see workouts like this without any ads or any interruptions. We have literally thousands of workouts on John Gary TV. We've got mat workouts, reformer workouts, all kinds of workouts. And we have lots of different subscriptions, so you can find the one that's perfect for you. If you check out our link above, you'll see that your subscription is 50% off your first month. I hope you'll join me over on John Gary TV, and now let's get back to work. And up. Now let's add your legs. So as you come up, you're going to extend the legs and then return back down. So the upper body does the exact same thing. We're just increasing the lever here by straightening the legs out. If it's too much, maybe you're feeling it in the lower back, keep the knees bent. And up. Let's add. So we're going to come up. You're going to do a quick open close with the legs and then come back down. Come up. Open close. Come back down. This is a variation on the coordination. Up. Open close and return. It's a simplified version. Up. But it is adding time under tension for the abs right here so that they're working a little harder. Up. And down. Two more. Up. And down. Exhale. And down. Let's take the straps now and place them onto your feet. And we're going to start turned out. So toes and knees are open. Knees are about shoulder distance apart. Push into the straps until you feel there's a little space between your lumbar spine and the carriage. Don't let it just pull you into this collapsed position. Control that position. Hold it as you press the legs away and come back in. So you don't want your spine to change. Exhale out. Remember what we talked about before, that bone between the two glutes is heavy on the carriage here as well, and it doesn't change position. So as you press away, you don't want to tip your pelvis away. And as you come in, you don't want to collapse it. It's all about controlling the movement. The original name that Joseph Pilates gave this exercise program was contrology. It was about control. Exhale, press away. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now, hold it straight. Then bend the legs and give me a little roll back. Not a lot, just a little bit, just to feel the butt lift. If it doesn't lift, that's okay. You're going for the effort then. Just using the same muscles we would be able to lift with to attempt the lift. That's still going to give you work and prepare you for when you can lift. Let's do 4 more. 4. Use your exhale to roll back. And 3. And down. This is a nice stretch for the lower back. 2 and 1. Now we're going to just bend one leg in, and the other one will go out to the side, and then come back to the center. Breathe in and exhale out. Let's talk about this. It's challenging because you've got a long lever on one side, and you've got a short lever on the other. Your goal is still to maintain that position in your pelvis. Smooth movement. Smooth breath. Inhale. Exhale. And pressing out. So this has coordination involved, some strength, and some mobility. And I love the number 4 today. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now, legs together, keep them turned out. Let's bring them up and do some circles. Inhale up. Exhale around. Inhale up. And 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. And around. Doesn't that feel great? Let's take it off and come on up. We're going to take our springs to just the 1 heavy now. Turn and face the back. And I'm going to take my legs on the outsides of the shoulder rests here so I can kind of hug the shoulder rests with my legs. You're welcome to put them on the inside as well. I like the outside so I can get a little inner thigh connection and sit up nice and tall with some room behind you. We're going to roll down. So sitting tall, breathe in, and then exhale, just roll back. And then we're just going to reverse that, coming up and sitting tall. Let's do it again. Exhale. Pull in and roll back. Inhale, come back up. As you roll back, pull the hands toward your chest and then come back in. But make the emphasis of this exercise on putting your spine into a nice C curve, the shape of a C. And 2 more. Deepening the ab engagement by pulling them in tight. Now we're going to come down, exhale, and then we're going to turn to one side and just reach both arms that direction and open them. Come back to the center and turn to the other side. We're going to stay here, do it again. Use the legs against the shoulder rest, hugging them against the shoulder rest to help you stabilize the pelvis as you rotate and reach. Inhale through the center. That's it. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Back to center. And sit up tall. Cross the ropes. Now for this one, I like to fold my legs in front. But if that's uncomfortable, you can also take them through the between the headrests, sitting tall. We're going to cross the ropes, and you're doing this high row, pulling out. Adjust the resistance. If you need more, you can add a little bit more. But we're focusing here on posture. Sitting tall, drawing the shoulder blades together, and coming forward. That's it. As the elbows come back, the shoulder blades glide together. Pull, sitting tall. Keep the spine in one position. 4. And 3. 2. And 1. And come together. Now, I'm only going to use one strap. I am going to switch my legs again because I want to be able to use those shoulder rests to help me. I'm going to drop one. I'm going to grab the flat black part of the opposite strap in one hand. Sit tall. I'm going to rotate as I pull my elbow back. I can take my other hand and reach it forward and rotate. It's giving me really good spinal mobility. Work across the back of that one shoulder and into those traps. That's it. I like that inhale so I get that sense of growing tall as I rotate. And then exhale, return to center. 4, 3, 2, pushing that free hand forward. and 1, and back. All right, that feels great to me. Let's go to the other side. So pulling back and turning. Think of looking back over that elbow as you turn. Breathe in and exhale. Use your legs against the shoulder rest to help you connect the lower body here and help set the pelvis in place. 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and back. All right, we're going to turn and face the front. I'm going to use the same number of springs. You have the option of sitting on your seat with your legs in front of you, or if you're comfortable, you can sit like I am. So sitting on your feet like so. Hold on to the straps, and you want the ropes to be under the arm and push out. I'm still using that 1 red. Push. It might feel a little light here for a moment, but it won't. In another moment. 4 more. And 3, 2, and now we're going to alternate. So you're just going to punch with 1 and then switch. That made it harder, didn't it? Punch. The goal is to stay square to the side. Square your shoulders, square your hips, right to that foot bar. Avoiding rotation. The elbow drops down a little bit as you bend it. About 45 degrees toward the floor. Now we can add rotation. So as you punch, turn away and back. Turn away. Here, as you rotate, avoid rubbing the rope against your body. You want to keep the arm going straight forward and turning away. That's it. Let's do 4 more. I love that 4, don't I? 1 and back. 2 and 3 and 4. I'm going to flip my palms over, reach and open for offering, close, and come back in. Reach out. Inhale to open. Exhale to close, and inhale to bring it back. Reach. Close. And again, reach. And close. I just love the way this feels. Really getting that good stretch across the front of the shoulders and the chest. Palms stay up the whole time. And 1 more. And open. Close and in. Ah, that feels great, doesn't it? Okay, now let's come off for a second. And we're going to lower the foot bar down. I'm going to grab the box and bring it out. We're going to get a little bit of back work in here, a little bit of extension work. I'm still having the 1 red or 1 heavy spring on. The box goes onto the carriage. I go onto the box. Chest off the edge. Scoot your hands up the ropes. Fold the upper body over the box. We're going to do the plow. Pull the arms down, back as you lift the chest. Lower the chest as you return the arms. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale over. Great exercise for your lats, your rear delts, your triceps, and the back extensors in the upper back. So it's excellent for posture. Let's do 4 more. Yes, 4 more. 4. And release. 3. Keep those legs from drooping. Tighten them up. 2. Think of them reaching back. And 1. Now the arms go to the side. And we do airplane. Pulling back and lift. And return. 2. Inhale as you lift. Exhale over the box. Don't let the arms droop. 4. and 3, 2, and 1, and forward. All right, come on off there. I love to add that because it gives you some really great posterior chain work. We're going to take the box off, and we're going to bring our foot bar back up. I want you to go to one red and one blue spring here, and we're going to come onto the carriage. Now, my foot bar can be up as I do this. If you have to lower yours down, that's okay. You'll just have your hands on the platform. Otherwise, they're on the foot bar. Back foot is against the shoulder rest, and you're in a lunge. My heel is off the edge, and I push back. I've got that one red and one light on. Push. And come forward. And press. And forward. And we're going to do 3 more here. Push back. 3. And again. 2. Keep that back leg strong. And 1. Now, when you come in, return the carriage and just switch the foot that's in front. So my foot is on the middle of the platform. I come into this deep lunge and I push. Return. Exhale as you press. Inhale to come in. Now your hands are on the bar, but your spine is long. You're pushing back and coming in. Let's do 3 more here. 3. See if you can sink your hips a little deeper. 2. Make it happen from the feet pushing apart. 1. And return. I want you to bring the carriage all the way in and then lower your knees onto the carriage with your feet against the shoulder rest. Find a little C curve. We're going to do a modification of the down stretch to finish. So hands on the bar. You're going to begin to lengthen your spine from tail to head. Oh, it feels great, doesn't it? And then push the carriage all the way out and let your hips sink. Then return. Knees come under, spine rounds. Lengthen the spine. Press the carriage out and let the hips sink, but you're supporting this with your abs. And then come back in. Just let the breath flow. I like exhale to start. Inhale to extend, and then an exhale to return, and an inhale to get ready for the next one. Lengthen and extend. This is our last one. Make it count. Curl in to the stopper. Guys, thanks so much for joining me for this YouTube exclusive workout. I would love for you to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Share it with your friends. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you on our JGTV app someday too. Have a great day, everyone. Hey everybody, thank you so much for working out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed that workout. And if you did, I hope that you will join us over on John Gary TV. John Gary TV has over 1,000 workouts that include reformer, Pilates mat, and fitness. We are your at-home Pilates and fitness studio. Right now, if you sign up, you'll get 50% off your first month. And it doesn't matter if you don't have a reformer. If you've got a mat, you can have a mat membership. If you've got some fitness gear, you can have a mat and fitness membership. Or if you've got a reformer, you can have an all-access membership. We've got you covered. So I hope you'll join us over on johngarytv.com today.